Hello friends, welcome to Accessorize Your Life. I'm Julia. Thank you for tuning in to another Keeping It Real Fun collaboration. This month our theme is going to focus around National Fragrance Day, which is March 21st. So you might get some ideas from our videos. Guys, each of us will choose our first fragrance and we'll tell you a little bit about the notes. We'll tell you what attracted us probably to this fragrance, and we will also just match our makeup to the fragrance if we can. So if you like to see what the other ladies have come up with, keep watching, because my girls at Keeping It Real Fun, they know how to do it. Okay, aren't you excited to go over to the channels and see how these ladies came up with those looks? I bet you are. So I will leave all of their channels listed below, and you can breeze right on over and take a look. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to their channels, make sure you do. And let me know down in the comments, what's your first fragrance? Your first love in fragrances, and yeah, it would be exciting to hear that. Alrighty, we're going to get into how I came up with this look and what fragrance was my first love, or my first fragrance, or what got me into fragrances. I don't know. Keep watching. You'll see. Okay guys, let it be known, I am experimenting with this whole eye look, but I pulled out Vanessa Mark's Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette because I just wanted to use it. I thought the colors would be rich enough to define and line my eyes for this look. So I'm going to start off with Sandstone under my brow bone, but I've already prepped my eyelids with Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in shade 1, and I'm noticing that Sandstone is very similar in tone to shade 1 from Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime. So I may be using these two together in the future. So next up is Sculpted. This I will blend out above the crease, and it's a kind of warm brown, no frills, no thrills. I'm going to just lay it above the crease before I go into the crease shade, which is coming up next. As you can see, I'm really using this palette to define the shape of my eyelids. So far, so good. I want to pull in Harvest because it has a red-brown hue to it, and I think it'll add a little definition, a little subtle difference to the shade I used before, which was Sculpted. The goal is to bring Harvest right into the crease, still creating a real sculpted, defined look with these various shades of brown. And I know you've heard that Vanessa Mark's is coming out with Groundwork Blooming Romance, another 10-pan universal sculpting, defining, lining palette, but it's in berries, mauves, lilacs, and pinks, perfect for spring. So here I'm just blending everything out, trying to make it look cohesive. Using palette number 2 to get my main color out, It's Lorella's Fresh Squeeze palette, and I will be using the color Lemonade. It is a matte color. It is giving me some fall out there. You see it going up in the air, and it's going to take some building up to get this color to show up on my eyelids, but we're going to work it out. I'm going to do my best. Right about now in my head, I'm thinking, why did I choose this palette, this shade? Because it's giving me trouble. So I decided to spray my little packer brush and go back into that lemonade color, and hopefully it won't give me so much fallout, and also it will start to show up. So I am determined to make this work. Hang in there with me. Still getting fallout, but still working at it. I am determined, like I said, to build this color up. Are we there yet? It's coming along. I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, let's get into Denise Myrick's palette again. Reinforce those various shades of brown in the crease. Kind of smooth these colors, blend them together. Make a cohesive look here if I can. Now I could have very well stopped here and used a brown outer corner color as well, but I don't think it made much of a statement. Touching up that yellow again. Yeah, I see patches. We're not there yet. Everything has to be revisited. Did you catch the light? It showed up finally. So I'm going in with tourmaline from the Groundwork palette. I wanted to define the outer corner, and guys, I think I would have been better off if I had stopped right here and just kind of defined it more. But your girl had to just keep going and going and going. Not sure what I was going for, but I should have stopped right about here with this. But we got what we got. We did what we did. It is what it is. Of course, it's all about blending it in. So here I go with the blending. And actually right here, it isn't looking too bad. I like what I see here. Here, mark my word, I like what I see here. Just blend it a little more, Julia, blend it a little more. Hmm, gotta fill in the patchiness. I used the tourmaline in the cream and the powder, and it wasn't cutting it totally for me. I'm going to pull in my Dior Show. I think this is the Stylo pencil. It's a 24-hour pencil, and I'm going to line the lash line with this. It's in my Shop My Stash. And I'm also going to use the Natasha Denona Microblade Liquid Liner just to fill in and give some definition as well. I'm looking for a definite black, and this just, it's not cutting it yet. It's a little patchy. Still making everything work together nicely. I want to bring in another pencil, and it is from Esom. It's the dual eye pencil, and I'm using the gold side of it just to give a gold line right under the crease area. Alrighty, the eye look is done. Lashes are on. I'm using my Ardell Wispies. I am going in with the foundation. It is Guerlain again, and it is in my Shop My Stash. I put down some Danessa Myricks, the balm on my skin, and I use a primer. I think I used the YSL. Oh no, I used the Guerlain primer. I wanted to use all Guerlain products on the face. Here I'm going in with Guerlain's concealer, and I'm going to use that all around my face. This is the first time using it. It's a little red. I'm surprised, but just tapping it in the areas that are necessary. And here we are. Face is mainly done. I'm going to go in with that lemonade. It's kind of a soft, kind of a creamy color. I'm going to put it in my inner eyelid just to brighten up that corner some and run it down along the lash line a little bit. I think it really helps to bring some of that yellow color down on the lower lid line just to make it cohesive. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, I'm ready to go in with my lippy. I'm using a Makeup Revolution lipstick to just do the outer edges of my lips. And then I'm going in with another color, but I think I want to use something else before I go in with the final lip shade. And it's going to be Dior's blush. I'm going to use one of those just to give me a little more color in my cheeks. And I'll leave everything listed below so you'll know what I'm using. I did use a bronzer and everything else from my Shop My Stash. Nothing new here. Yeah, that's doing it. I can see my cheeks showing up a little bit. Trying to go for that kind of bronze look on my face. And now I'm going in with a Milani lipstick here. This is an old one. I wasn't sure if it was still good, but it's just so pretty. It has so much sheen to it. I was thinking about using Urban Decay Accident because I really loved that lipstick at one point, but it's a little too gold for me. This is perfect. And now I'm going back into the palette. I'm going to pick up that juicy yellow color. It's called Juicy. And I'm going to use this a little differently, right above the Cupid's bow, right there, just to bring a little bit of that sunshiny yellow to the lip area. It's subtle, but I see it and I like it. Alrighty, this is my fragrance, Love's Fresh Lemon. This is a bright, citrusy, flirty, springtime scent. It doesn't last all day, but that's okay. I think you will like it. You like it for yourself or someone younger that you know, a perfect gift. Now, I wore this back in high school and it was the bomb. I overdid it with it. I just doused myself with this fragrance. And I remember someone on the bus saying, I smell lemon. Well, you could have picked me up off the floor because I knew I had oversprayed it. But guys, you'll want to do that because it's so clean and it's so fresh smelling. I hope you can catch the vibes of my look because I really tried to bring home that lemon look in my eyes and in a mature way, in a sophisticated way, not so playful. I thought maybe I would use some of the blues with the yellow, but no, I wanted it to be a mature yellow. And I hope that comes through. Lorella came through for me, and I'm so happy this yellow turned out as good as it did. Of the notes of this fragrance. This fragrance has top notes of lemon peel and lemon blossom. The heart notes are hyacinth and jonquil. Jonquil is like a daffodil, but not quite a daffodil, a very similar flower in looks and smell. Now, the base notes are citrus and lemon blossom again. So, again, it's a very citrusy fragrance. It's a bright fragrance. It's an awakening fragrance. When you see daffodils, you think lemon and brightness. And that's what brought me into this fragrance because I always enjoyed seeing daffodils in early spring. So, yeah, that's my story. I love this, and I think you will too. The bottle is adorable, little hearts all around it, and you can just get a scent of it without even spraying it. But I want to spray it so you can see how easy the nozzle works. And I want to get a scent of it. I want this to just emanate in the room. And here I go. I have to douse myself in it. I'm loving it. So fresh, so nice. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. Remember to check out all the other channels for their take on this keeping it real fun fragrance look. Bye bye.